Hi, this is Brian with Brain Twang Guitar Instruction, and I am going to do a video lesson on Justin Bieber's Love Yourself. There are other video lessons of this song on YouTube, and I highly encourage you to check them all out. The one I'm going to do is going to be a very simple version for beginners. You're only going to have to play 2 strings at any given time. Some people have videos out there where you're playing more pieces of a chord than I'm going to have you playing, 3 strings or 4 strings at a time. And like I said, I highly encourage you to check those out when you're ready, but this video is just strictly for beginners. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of 2-finger chords. They're not really chords, they're pieces of chords. The song starts out with your first finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and your 3rd finger, preferably your 3rd finger, on the 9th fret of the B string. And I say preferably your 3rd finger because some of you might want to do this, especially if you're younger and you're trying to reach and you can't quite reach that. But I think eventually this will be most comfortable for you. So I'm going to just play the first part through and then tell you how it goes. Show you how it goes. So that's it. That's the whole first part that repeats over, I think, 5 times. The plucking, that's kind of the most important part here. Where you put your fingers, of course, that's going to be important. But the plucking is going to be very consistent. It's going to stay the same, except it will jump strings during different parts. But for this part, it stays exactly the same 2 strings. You're going to be plucking with your thumb the A string, the 5th string, and with your middle finger or your first finger, your choice. I prefer my middle finger for this particular song, the B string. Now, first you're going to do what's called a pinch. Okay, so you're going to play those 2 strings together, like that. That's your pinch. Okay, and right after your pinch, you're going to play with your middle finger or your first finger, only the B string again right after. Okay? And you're going to do that through the entire series of this whole first part of the song, the whole verse, basically. If you can damp already, damping meaning palm muting the strings, then great, try it after every single little lick, or whatever you want to call that, every part of the song. So you would play that first part by going, and you'd move to the next part. Okay, so we've got the 7th and 9th fret here at the A and the B string, and then we're going to move down, and I recommend just keeping your 3rd finger on the B string and keeping your first finger on the A string. You could do this if you wanted and switch your 2nd finger down to there, but it's just as easy to just kind of go like that. Okay, so you're moving your first finger back 1 fret to the 6th fret on the A string, and your 3rd finger back 2 frets to the 7th fret, and then you're doing the exact same thing we just did up here. Okay, you're going to do it there, and then you're going to move these both down 2 frets. So your first finger will be on the 4th fret, and your 3rd finger will be on the 5th fret. Okay, so that's the whole first part. Sorry. Okay, I'll go over the timing for it in just a moment. Then you're going to go up for the end. The second half of the first part. You're going to go up to the first finger on the 9th fret and your 3rd finger on the 10th fret, and then you're going to go back to where you started. Okay, 7th and 9th fret, and then you're going to go finish that out where it was before, also your first finger on the 6th fret and your 3rd finger on the 7th fret. Okay, so it's Did I just mess that up? Sorry, I did. I'll do that over. Okay. The timing for this, you take, and you do the damp between every single pluck, every time you do it. Okay. After you hit this one here on the 4th and 5th frets, you're going to hold it for 2 beats. Okay. And then you're going to start that one. So it's going to sound like this. Okay. The timing will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a rest of a half a measure, the 3 and the 4 beat. Actually, it might even be the and of the 2. Okay, that's the whole verse. Okay, I believe it goes 5 times in the song. I could be wrong about that, but I believe it goes 5 times. Okay, so the next part, we're going to be just, again, I'm simplifying this. Okay, so you're going to put your first finger, keep your first finger on the A string, but your third finger is going to go on the D string now. So you're going to have and you're going to go down to the 4th and 6th frets. And you're just going to do the same exact pattern, just on different strings. Your thumb will pluck the A string, and your middle finger or first finger, whatever you prefer, will pluck the D string on your pinch and then on your pluck. Okay? That's it, same thing. It's just a closer pinch. The 2 strings are right next to each other. Okay, so that's the first part of that. It goes, I got to remember now how it goes. That's it. Okay. So this is a C sharp minor basically that you're playing there, or it's sketching out a C sharp minor. So then you're going to sketch out an A chord by just holding down that one note, the E note on the D string, so 2nd fret D string. And you're going to, again, pluck those same 2 strings, 5 and 4. Okay? And, you know, honestly, you can keep this finger, because the next chord is going to be your E chord, and you can keep this finger there for that. Technically, it's, you know, you might want to go like that, play an actual E chord. But you don't have to, because you're playing the same notes, except for your thumb is going to jump up to the E string. And that's tricky, you know, if you're not used to picking with your thumb yet, moving back and forth between, alternating between the 5th and 6th string. So after it, you go, then you go, okay, and that's on the E string, the low E string, and on the D string, so you're just lifting your thumb up 1 string. Okay, ba ba ba. So it's pinch, pluck, damp, pinch, damp, pinch, pluck, damp, pinch. And you can damp again after that. So the song does that twice. And the third time, it has the same beginning, and then it goes to the E again, but then it jumps to a B flat, okay? Excuse me, a B. Sorry, not a B flat, a B. And so that's just your first finger jumps up 1 string to the 5th string, back on the A string, and goes to the 2nd fret, and your third finger goes to the 4th fret, okay, on the D string. So you might want to practice that move, going from, because there's 2 things happening here. Your hand, well, 3 things technically. Your first finger is jumping up to the A string from the D string. Your third finger is coming on to the guitar again at the 4th fret on the D string, and your thumb is moving up from the A string to down from the E string to the A string. Okay, so. So you're going to be plucking, at the end of that, you're going to be plucking the open E string, and with your pinch, you'll be getting the D string also. Then you got to move, put your B chord down, and then you got to bring your thumb down 1 string. Okay? And actually, it's just going to be a pinch there. Okay? The last time, it just goes, which you've already done, and then you make that B again, and you just pluck it you just do downstrokes on it 5 times. So the whole part goes like this. That, I guess you could call the pre-chorus. And then the chorus is the last part we have to do, and we're going to be playing chords we've already played. Okay, so we're going to be doing that E again, and you can just do it like this if you want. The chorus, actually it starts on the A, sorry. It goes... I'm used to moving from the E to the A, sorry about that. But it just goes from the A to the B, to the C sharp, to the E. And then the E, there, I did it again. There you're moving your thumb again between strings. So I'll go slow. You're doing the A, which is your first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and you're plucking the A string and the D string. And you're moving up to your B. All you do is you lift your first finger up 1 string, and your 3rd finger comes down on the 4th fret of the D string. And you only do the pinch. And again, you can do the dance between everything. Okay. So after that B, you move up to your C sharp, and you do the same thing you just did with the A. You do the pinch, pluck, damp, and then end on the E chord with just your first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. Okay. And then you're going to do a plucking of the E on the E string. That's another one where you switch. Your thumb goes from the A string up to the D string. Okay, so that you may want to practice those moves going back and forth in both parts of this part of the song. Then you want to do for the chorus just goes. Okay, so it's going to be pluck, damp, damp, pluck. Sorry, I was supposed to be the A chord. So E, E, pinch. E, damp, damp, A, E. That's the rhythm you want. Okay, so I'll play the whole thing all the way through from start to finish, but I'm not going to play the verse 5 times through like it does in the song. I'll just play it through 1 time. Okay, so here's the first part we did. Then the pre-chorus. Okay, and that does that part twice, I believe, at the end, the chorus line. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I'm doing it just for one student of mine that asked me to do it. If you have questions, feel free. I'm going to make it public because it might be helpful for other beginners. So if you have questions, feel free to post them or message me privately, and I'll try to answer them. And again, check out other videos. Most of them are going to be a little tougher, I think, than this one. I think this is easier because you're only dealing with 2 strings at a time throughout the entire song. But you are switching that thumb between the E and the A string. So work on that and work on switching these chords at the same time. Okay, from the A to the B and from the E to the B. Okay, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.